My last one would be Manny Pacquiao.
That's a good one, man.
Manny Pacquiao.
Man, you know what? And Manny stands up for his country. I will 100%, say that that man does everything he can, and he's really, he advocates for his country, and he's big time with that. And he's great in that regard. He's really great in that regard. The only reason why I can't say Manny Pacquiao will be the greatest boxer of all time is because there were some losses, and there were some brutal losses
Losses don't matter
in
to
his
me,
career.
but okay. So let me paint the journey of Manny Pacquiao. Before I
Okay.
knew who Manny Pacquiao was, he was fighting at the flyweight, right? He was, and this is when I'm waiting for fights like the main card would be fights like would be the middle, like the Antonio Wards and who else, the Felix Trinidad's, and the Roy Joe Juniors and stuff like that. The middleweight class was popping at this point right now, right? It no longer was about heavyweights. It would transition to middleweights and light heavyweights. So the undercards are these little skinny Mexican dudes, Eric Morales, Marco Barrera, and all these guys. You know what I'm saying? Then you got this Asian guy that had no idea who he was, but he was out there just throwing punches, looking very unorthodox. He was just letting them fly. Sometimes at one point, I'm like, this guy looks like he's not even stable, but he's just throwing punches at these awkward angles, and it is a back and forth fight. He lost, but then I remembered him, and the next time he fought the dude, Eric Morales, the third time, I believe, got busy. And then his journey from being flyweight and then consistently moving up every weight class. I think he went across 8 weight classes, bro, up to super welterweight, I believe. Was he super welterweight, Stan?
Super welterweight. No. He might have had
but
one.
I know he won.
He might have, maybe he fought at like a catch weight, but yeah, I think welterweight was the limit for him.
Was okay, fine. But bro, like he's beating.
He went across
everyone.
eight weight divisions.
Eight. Yeah, he went and he's winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind the losses, you know what I'm saying? Especially some of those losses was either early on in his career or either the tail end of his career. You know what I'm saying? Early on career, he's inexperienced fighting against Mexican boxers where they've been fighting all their entire life still as kids. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mexico was a freaking factory for boxers at the flyweight, right? And then you have, at the tail end of his career, when he's past his prime, he's losing. You know what I'm saying? So, but in between that, he's dominating. He's fighting everyone in their primes. You know what I'm saying? Like, brother, let me show you the people he fought in their primes, bro. Let me pull this up.
So are we just picking like our favorite
he
boxer, or are we doing like a top 5?
I'm just doing who I think are the greatest boxers of
That's
all
what I'm
time.
saying. We
You know
just
what I'm
picking
saying?
like
This is
the
just my
top
2.
Your 2? Okay.
Yeah, best.
I think to give a little added context while you're looking that up, one of his knockouts early in his career was due to him trying to make weight when he was not able to lose. He was getting too heavy for that division, and he fought anyway, and he got knocked out because of that. So that's one knockout. And then the Marquez one, that was the 4th fight. And then a lot of people don't remember this going into the fight. There was a lot of speculation over whether Marquez was using PEDs or not, because all of a sudden he looks swole out of nowhere and he has all these bumps on his back. And then in the fight, he was getting tore up. He was getting tore up. He had one knockdown early on, but he was getting tore up in that fight until he landed that one knockout punch. But that's the 4th fight. You seen him. You had one draw and then you lost 2 times, and then if you don't get the 4th fight, are we even talking about the knockout? And do you even have the experience to know what punch to throw? And even then, with all the experience, you were still getting your ass tore up until you were able to set up that one shot while you were in the midst of getting tore up. So, I mean, outside of that, and then after that, you come back and have wins over Timothy Bradley. You tear up Brandon Rios. You go on a run where you
Adrian Broner.
Yeah.
Shane Mosley, Ricky Hatton, Antonio Margarito, bro.
Yeah.
Antonio Margarito, bro. Miguel Cotto, you know what I'm saying? Eric Oscar De La Hoya. Like, dog, like, you was this. He was this thin at the flyweight. He moves up and he's freaking beating people, household names. Oscar De La Hoya is a Hall of Fame boxer. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, how can you? I gotta respect the journey. And I'm a sucker for the underdog. He was an underdog, and he became the big dog. So that's me. Like, the losses early in his career and after, when he got old, past his prime, I don't even care about those. You know what I'm saying?
Jack of all trades, I move how I move.